don't realize the potential you have unless you see someone else do something that you want to do, or either you do it yourself. And there are so many things that can be preventing you from reaching your potential, but one thing that I always struggled with was limiting beliefs. And maybe that's something that you might be struggling with. You don't realize your potential. And I know you're capable of so much more, because there was once a time when I thought I wasn't capable of anything. And, I had these visions of like what I wanted to do, but I didn't think I'd ever be anything like that. But you really just got to think about how all these other successful people were average. And when I say limiting beliefs, what I mean by that is the things you're telling yourself every day. You know, people don't even realize how powerful your thoughts are and the words that are coming out of your mouth. Like, if you say, "Oh, I'm not good at running," you're believing that. That's what you're telling yourself. You've never actually tried to step out of your comfort zone and see if you're even good at it, because you've never tried. But maybe if you just switch the words to positive thinking and positive, and like a positive mindset, and tell yourself you are good at running, then you might believe that and actually go try for once. As kids, we all have a dream of being something. It's like a faint dream. It's faint, like a visualization. Like maybe you want to be a dancer or an actor when you're older, or like an athlete. And these dreams kind of fade away because they aren't watered, like a seed where you plant. They aren't watered, nurtured, or protected, because we live in a world that it's so fast paced. Our parents are busy. Maybe our teachers aren't telling us the right advice for us to even nurture that dream. And you don't have much mentors around you to even know what the heck you're doing. This is why your potential is really deep down in the soil, but you really got to keep watering it so you can actually grow that plant and reach your potential. The thing is, obviously as a kid, you may not be in that environment that's actually trying to make you grow as a person. And sometimes you got to figure it out on your own, and it's really hard. I understand. Like, it's something I have to do as well. Like, I'm also figuring it out as well. I'm only 17 and I really got to keep learning and growing. That's so important. But the sad thing is having a dream as a kid and that just fading away and you forgetting about it. But really, anything is achievable. Anything. We are all humans. It's just how are you going to get to that goal? What are you going to do? What are you really going to do? You're going to have to work so hard and just believe in yourself. It has to come from a place of belief before you can even achieve it. And making sure you're doing anything in your favor to get towards that goal. And a lot of people just don't. They don't do it. They don't even bother doing it. And then they ask for advice. Oh, how'd you get there? How'd you do that? It's like asking someone how to play a guitar without even strumming a chord yourself. And just try. And this is how a lot of people dig themselves into a rabbit hole. They don't try. They don't have an open mindset. They don't believe in themselves. They don't work hard. They have no discipline. They don't delay their gratification. Their mind is closed, and they've been conditioned that way by their environment. Their teachers might have been criticizing them. Their parents telling them, you can't do that, or scoffing at them when they share one of their goals or whatever. That could be you. That could also be you. Are you the type of person who maybe comes out to your friends or your parents about a vision you have, and they either make a face like, and they don't really give you the attention? That's because they've never done it themselves, and they could never imagine someone close to them doing that, because they just haven't been nurtured themselves, right? They've been protected and haven't been able to reach their full potential, because you really need someone in your life that has already either done your goal, or you are watching a successful person, how they actually got to where they are, like their whole journey. That's what gives you hope. And I really just want you to think about what you're going to do after watching this video. Are you going to keep wasting your potential, Or are you going to really think, I'm actually capable of what all these successful people are doing? You're capable. You just got to put yourself out there. Trust me. You got to put yourself out there. You got to do anything, really. We live in a world where no one really cares what you're doing. We are focused on ourselves because we have to create our lives. And you are the pen to your paper, right? You are the pen to your life. You are writing your own life. And since you are in control of your own pen, what are you going to write? What is your next chapter of your life going to look like? How are you going to reach your full potential? What does your days look like? What does the next few months look like for you? Who are your friends? What are your habits looking like? Are you reading books? Are you constantly learning? Are you trying to become a better person? Or are you just going to stay stagnant in life and not want more? Even though you know you're capable of getting more. You could do so much good for your life. You just really got to have that positive mindset and make sure you are constantly reinforcing yourself that you can do it and you are capable of doing it.